This is Swordfish file upload. You can upload a list of contacts and we will automatically add information to your lists. It's extremely easy to use. All you need to do is upload a file and map the information that is in that file so that we can add data to it. So for this list, the first line contains headers, so we're going to select that so it's not counted. And even though this list contains name, LinkedIn URL, the company name, title, this one happens to have phone numbers in it just because it was a list that we've already processed. But you should map all the as much information as you can in your list. But for this instance, I'm just going to say that we have a LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter URL in this column, as you can see here. And then we're just going to go and click next step. By default, and as you can see here, we will try and add as many emails and phone numbers to your list as possible. You can also set a required piece of information that you must have in each row. And if we don't have that piece of information, we'll just skip the row and you won't get charged for it. So you can say each row must have a mobile phone. So I must have a mobile phone added to my contacts, otherwise skip the contact and don't charge me. Or you could say I must have a mobile and I must have an email. I must have an email address and I must have a mobile. Otherwise skip the row and don't charge me. And then you'd press save, and then that means that you're only going to get results that fit your requirement. You could, if you want to, say, all right, whatever you've got, if it's email or phone, that's great. I'm happy to get results like that. Next step, you have the amount of credits that you'd like to use on your list. So let's say in this list I've uploaded, there are 161 contacts. And I have 28 credits left. But out of my 28 credits, I only want to match 10 people on this list because, I don't know, right now I only want to speak to 10 of these people and I want to see if it's a good audience, let's say. So for right now I want to do 10, and it's 1 credit per match. If there is no match, there is no charge. And just because you are selecting 10 credits here, it doesn't mean that it is going to use 10 credits. If we're only able to match, for example, 5 people out of your list, then you'll only get charged for 5 credits in this case. And then you'll go ahead and press Start Processing Data. Boop. Then you could, as it says, you could go grab a coffee or sit back and relax, and we'll email you when your file is ready, but usually it's pretty quick depending on the size of your file. I mean, we've only asked for 10 pieces of information here, so this should be done within a few moments. Let's just wait for that to finish. All right. And we have added 12 emails, a total of 20 mobile phones, and 10 social profiles for 10 different people. And 10 credits have been used. So you can download the CSV. And as you remember, I only selected the LinkedIn URL, even though this was a list that we've already enriched before. So I'm just going to go slide over all the way to the end. And these 10 people here, yeah, it's got information, mobile phones, phone. Just for your knowledge, we'll have 2 columns for mobiles and then 2 columns for phone. Now these phone numbers could be landline, they could be direct dials, or they could be an unconfirmed mobile number. And we'll also try and add up 2-3 emails for this list. In this case, we have 1 email and in some instances a secondary email. And then we've added in their LinkedIn profile again because we do like to add in some other social profiles if we find them. But that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this quick and brief demo of file upload. If you have any questions or need anything, feel free to ping us.